Hi everyone, I'm Becky and welcome to Becky's AngelScopes. I'm so happy you're joining me here today. It is autumn in the Northern Hemisphere where I am, and so I hope for all of you, the pumpkins are on the porch and the mums are blooming in the garden. It is indeed going to be a wonderful autumn. For those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, it's springtime, so enjoy that as well. Now, happy birthday, Libra, and happy birthday upcoming, my dear and fabulous Scorpios. It is a very, very, very powerful time for manifesting what your heart desires, because it is said that on your birthday, as you blow out the candles and make your wish, you have a direct line to source energy to manifest whatever your heart desires, as long as it is in the highest and best good of all concerned. So expect that fabulous birthday gift to come to you soon. All that being said, I want to thank my subscribers for subscribing. It is such a joy to see that you enjoy these readings. And those of you who are just visiting, we welcome you to join us and subscribe as well. And if you decide that you would like a private reading with me, I would be honored to do that for you. I do readings on just about any particular area of life, and I have many different spreads that are available. And of course, we always give the last word to the angels of love and light. All that being said, it is time to look into the month of October. I'll see you there. Hi Libra, this is Becky, and we are here for your October 2017 love reading. Now what we've got today is we have got two decks that we're going to be using. This is called Wheel of the Year Tarot, and I love this autumn leaf here. It's so beautiful, and I love all the colors in the deck, so we're going to be using those. And then we'll be crowning the reading today with a message from the Romance Angels Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue. And you can see here, it's a beautiful deck, and you might have seen it before. Okay, we're going to be doing a 5-card spread. In the first position, we will be looking at the general situation between you and the person that is foremost in your mind today. It doesn't have to be someone you're already in a relationship with. It can just be someone who is in your thoughts at this point. In the second position, we'll be looking at how he or she feels about you. And in the third position, how you really feel about that particular person. And in fourth position, any obstacles that may be present, we'll ask for clarity on those. Any obstacles to forming a relationship with this person, that is, or taking it to the next level. And then the fifth card will be the outcome and advice card that Spirit wants us to know, that will help us on our path. If you don't have anyone in particular in mind at this time, that's okay. Think of this reading then as sort of how you are feeling about love at this point, and the energies that come up. It may show that you need to adjust your vibrational set point, as we say, your thought processes as it applies to love, because what you think about, you bring about. So it will help us really get to the heart of what you may actually be vibrating as opposed to what you actually may be thinking. And whatever energy you are, or frequency that your energetic body is vibrating at, that is what you will draw in. Okay? That's just the law of attraction. Very, I should say ineloquently, if that's the word, or uneloquently, whatever, described by me. But nonetheless, that's how it works in this universe that we inhabit, in this quantum reality that we're a part of. Okay, so I've already created a sacred space, and we are now ready to get started. I'm going to start my timer just so that I don't go for a whole hour, because I tend to get very long-winded on these things. I get very excited about them. So anyway, you may hear that beep a little bit later on, just so we keep in range of the YouTube requirements. Okay. So let's get started here today. Angels, we are here and we are reading for our beautiful Libra friends, and they are tuning in to learn about their love situation in the month of October 2017. The first card, Angels, is about the general situation between Libra and the person they're thinking about today, or love in general. Angels, Libra, general situation between them and someone they're thinking about regarding love. Okay, that's 2 cards. I feel like that was me. Angels, 1 card for Libra, general situation for Libra in love. There it is. Angels, the next card for Libra, how the other person feels about Libra at this time. How the other person feels about Libra at this time. Thank you, angels. Angels, the 3rd position, how does Libra really feel about this person? How does Libra really feel about this person in October 2017? Thank you, angels. Angels, what are the obstacles to taking this relationship or forming a relationship or taking this one higher in general? Angels, okay. Angels, obstacles for Libra regarding love. Obstacles, okay. Okay. Angels, we would like a final word and advice on this particular situation for Libra. Thank you, angels. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn these over, all the 4 that are here, and we'll turn the 5th one over last. And then, okay. All right. All right. Let me just take a quick look, Libra, and make sure that you can see all your cards. Okay. It looks like maybe I'll slide them over a little bit. Yep, just a little bit to where you can see them a little bit better. Yeah, that's it. I'll also be holding them up so you'll be able to see them more clearly as well. Okay, Libra, in the first position, we said, what is the general situation between you and the object of your desire? And we have here the 2 of Pentacles. And what this tells me, Libra, well, first, let's go over the card. First, we've got the 2 Pentacles here with the maple leaves on them, gold coins. And they are usually, well, I mean, on their surface, they can apply to finances, but we're not reading for finances. We're reading for love. And they also apply to spiritual matters. Okay? So what I'm seeing here is the general situation surrounding you and this other person is there is a spiritual connection. There is a spiritual connection. And you can see these children playing on the seesaw, and they're going up and down, which kind of seems to me like maybe this relationship, or not even a relationship, this acquaintance, this person that you have in mind, it may be an up and down kind of relationship. Because traditionally the 2 of Pentacles is a card of balance, having to juggle some things around, and also having to decide which decision they're going to make, or somebody's going to make, which one to choose. So I would say that the general situation is this. Number 1, there is a spiritual connection and you both feel it. You both feel that. And number 2, there is some up and down nature to this relationship. It's on, it's off, it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off, or someone's, in communication and then they're not, and then they are, and then they're not. They're in and out of your life in some way. And it may feel kind of off balance. In fact, I just heard it has you feeling off balance when this person comes in and then this person is out and this person's, back in your life, and then, something comes up and now they've kind of disappeared again. It could be you doing that, Libra, but I don't think so. I think what you're trying to do as Libra, which is the scales, which is balance, you're all about balance, Libra. Your whole thing is you want balance, but for whatever reason, it seems like it's kind of in balance, but when it is in balance, it's sublime, perfectly balanced. And when it's kind of up and down, then it throws you off. Okay? So that's what I'm feeling right now is going on there. Okay, Libra, in position 2, how this other person feels about you. And in position 2, we have the Judgment card. Now, this is a major arcana, Libra. Major arcana cards in the tarot are quite powerful. they're life-changing elements many times. They're huge energy forces at work in your life. And in this case, we have the Judgment card. Now, what does this mean? Remember, this is how the other person feels about you. They feel about you. Now, if we take it in its literal sense, we could say that judgment itself means a decision. Someone's trying to judge the situation. They're trying to figure you out, and they're trying to decide, what they're going to do with that. I mean, it's almost like it can be that in its literal sense. What is the judgment? What do we think about? What do I think about Libra? What do I want to do with Libra? It can also mean a rebirth, a call that needs to be answered, a call to new life, a call to a rebirth in some way. And they may be feeling, I just heard this, that you are the ticket to that rebirth. You are their ticket to that rebirth. Another chance, another go-round. And if this has been up and down, it may be that they feel like that you're the person to give them another shot at that. So it can mean various things. And I'm hoping that for most of you, one of these things will resonate. Okay? But like I said, the heavens are opening up. There is a call from Spirit. And the call is to awake, 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 reawaken, and be reborn. And so I would say that either they see you that way, or they see you as the one to help them do that. Or they are being called to decide what they think about something. What do we think about it? Is what may be going through their mind. I mean, literally judgment. Okay, so it's going to be a little different for all of you, but those are roughly the different manifestations of that particular energy. Then we ask the angels, Libra in position 3, how do you really feel about them? Whoa, Libra, look at that. My dear Libras, who knew? Who knew? Libra, it's quite clear that you have the hots for this person that you're thinking about. Not only do you have the hots, you are just unbelievably passionate, and they are about you. Remember, they're in this with you, okay? So they have the hots about you. You've got the same passion about them. It is sizzling and off the charts. And that's how you see them. I mean, this card, I forgot to say, is called the Devil card. Although this is the best Devil card I've ever seen. It's a 15 in the Tarot, and it is a major arcana. Now, the Devil card can speak to addiction. Now, I don't mean just cigarettes and alcohol or drugs. What I mean is you see them, it can go two ways. You see them as your addiction. You are just driven to be with them. Or it can be you feel they are addicted to being with you. So it can go either way. They always can go either way in this matter. Okay? So they see you as maybe another chance for them, a rebirth. Maybe they've not been, happy in the past with whatever love life they had, and they see you as their chance. It's their chance, their call. They're hearing the call. And you're saying, whoa, I am so much, desirous of this other human being. It's overwhelming desire. But like I said, it is the devil. So it can, and we don't mean a literal one, of course. It's symbolic. And what it means, that it could be there may be some addiction to intimacy with this person. There may be some addiction to just having them around, as basically a touchstone to sort of, help you in some way through making your decisions in life. I mean, it can be, the psychologists call it a codependent relationship. There can be some elements of that, But what I'm really feeling for you is that you feel that they are just hot, 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 hot stuff. And you're loving it. That's what I'm feeling. Just really off the charts. Okay. So now it looks interesting here. It looks like everything is just kind of, but for whatever reason, it's up and down. I don't understand this. Now we're a couple, or now we're seeing each other, and then somebody's gone again, and things become out of balance. I don't understand that. That's really interesting, though. But there is a spiritual connection, and definitely in this situation, two energies together like that, I mean, you merge as one energy, and it's just combustion all the way, Libra. Okay. All right, so now we ask the angels to speak to us about obstacles to this relationship going forward. And here is your obstacle. It's clear as day, Libra. You've got a 9 of swords here. You see the 9 swords. What are swords? Swords are usually thoughts. Thoughts. They're not usually actual, physical damage, so to speak, from swords, but they can be. But what it means here is somebody is terrified. Somebody is terrified of this relationship. Maybe it's just so hot, you're just terrified that, it's not going to work out, and then you're not going to have that, which is your fix, so to speak. Maybe it's the other person, trying to figure out how they want to handle this and figure out what they think about it, and they've got thoughts of anxiety and sleepless nights and staying up late, and what am I going to do? What am I going to do with my beautiful Libra? I don't know. I'm worried, obviously it's off the charts, but what am I going to do? It could be a fear of loss. Definitely could be a fear of loss. It could be a fear that I just heard something. Okay. Somebody, like I was saying before, the relation may be on again, off again. I just heard blowing hot and cold. Okay, blowing hot and cold. So if somebody is blowing hot and cold in this relationship, and it could be you, Libra, or it could be the other person, because it just feels like overwhelming that, and so that's just a lot to handle. If someone is blowing hot and cold in this relationship, it's out of fear. It's out of fear that if they open up and open up their heart, it may not work, and they'll be devastated by anything that goes awry. It could be you, Libra, as well, feeling this way. So there's a lot of underlying anxiety here, and just simply confusion and fear. And that is probably why there's a hot and cold element to this connection. It's very, very interesting. Now, if you are someone who does not have anybody in mind as you came to the reading today, the same goes for you too as well. It looks like you're trying to, decide how you're going to attract love into your life, which way is the best way to go to do that. And you've got faith that you're going to get another shot at it. And this is what, you're ready for, basically. But you still have to confront those underlying fears that may be blocking that energy from coming in of this other person. Okay, now, let's all go now to the final 5th card, the advice card. And here it is. Wow, we have got the 9 of Cups. Ladies and gentlemen, Libra, look at this. Wow, wow, wow. This is the 9 of Cups, as you can see here, and this we call the Wish card. Look at this beautiful scene of joy and partying and camaraderie and togetherness and, yes, love. We've got 2 couples here, and you can tell that they are 2 couples together. They're toasting, they're picnicking in this beautiful, beautiful place, and the ladybug is a symbol of good luck, in case you didn't know that. It is at least in the United States where I am, and I don't know where that legend came from, but we grew up knowing that if ladybugs land on your shoulder, it is indeed an omen of good luck. So this is the luck card. Yes, you wishes will come true. It looks to me that Spirit's saying these fears will be vanquished. That's a funny word, but that's the word I just heard in my head, vanquished. It looks like things will be worked through. And it looks like to me, Libra, however you want this thing to go, you have got the power to manifest that and call forth your secret desires. Okay. Wow, that's great. So I wouldn't let these worries bother me because it looks like that is going to resolve itself. Your wishes do have the potential to manifest, okay? But you've got to get rid of any kind of negative self-talk that you may be saying to yourself in your own head. And you always want to embrace positive thinking because remember, what you think about, you bring about. So think of this beautiful scene and call it forth, Libra. You've got all the ingredients you need to do that. Okay, angels, we want to give Libra one last word on their love lives in the month of October of 2017. One last card for our Libras. That's it. Okay. Wow. Here's the key, Libra. The angels are saying it, and it's very clear. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Your self-respect. So when you get this temptation to go for it, Libra, remember, set your boundaries and keep them. And if your boundaries say it's not time for that foundations need to be laid before, and some kind of balance needs to be established before this can take place, it's a good idea to remember that setting your boundaries and respecting those boundaries yourself, your own boundaries, really ramps up your romantic attraction to this other soul. Okay? And for those of you who do not have anyone in mind as you came to the reading today, this is the key, what the angels want you to know. Respect yourself. Dismantle any negative self-talk that you may be telling yourself of unworthiness or whatever ridiculous thoughts you're thinking that we all think. So it's not just you. And embrace self-respect, because as soon as you love yourself, and this goes for everybody watching, as soon as you love yourself, you will be amazed at the love that comes into your life. But to receive it, you have to be it first. Okay, that is the reading for my sweet Librans. I hope you enjoyed it, Libra. I will be back in the middle of the month or thereabouts to give us a quick update for October. And I want to thank you for joining me today. As always, I wish you peace, richest blessings, and great love beyond your wildest dreams, Libra. And so it is.